everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today is going to be my August favorites. This is my first video I'm filming since I've been back from Thailand and I've announced my big news. If you haven't seen my announcement, I'll link it down below. I'm engaged! I'm so happy. So if you want to go ahead and check out my video, I'll link that down below. But yeah, I'm just so happy. Unfortunately, me and Glenn got really sick when we came back from Thailand. We came down with dengue fever. I'll let you look that up, but it's basically not a really fun time and you're just having bodily fluid just exit out of your body. Like from all ends. I'm sorry. I don't know how else to say it. It hasn't been a really fun time, but I'm finally getting some energy back and I know that filming will put me in a really good mood. And I got a little bit sad because now my engagement ring is totally loose. I lost like quite a bit of weight because, like I said, what happens? I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who's been so sweet and so supportive for everything. Me and Glenn have just been over the moon reading the comments and how sweet everybody is. You guys just mean so much to us, and all the love and support that we're getting from everywhere, from all over the world and both sides of our family. It's just really awesome. So it's a really special time. And I'm gonna get right into my August favorites. I don't have any fails. I'm basically gonna show you what I use all my trip of Thailand. I'm also going to be doing a get ready with me video where I showed you my typical makeup that I did wear in Thailand. I wore the same makeup almost every single day. Just some days I was able to add some eyeliner and glam it up, or sometimes I kind of did a glam look for dinner, but most of the time I was basically like a more natural, fresh-faced look. Before I did anything in Thailand, since it's really humid out there, I wanted to make sure that everything was going to last on my face, and I used my Urban Decay All-Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. I purchased the travel sized one. I usually use Scandinavia, but I didn't have a small one, and I didn't want to put in a small pump, and I know I really love this. So since I was making some travel purchases on Sephora, I decided to snag this, and I absolutely think this is phenomenal. It's just as good as the Scandinavia. It withheld through that humidity so well. I actually used this as a primer as well. Now when I was out there, I never wore foundation, but I never used it. I should have known I wasn't going to use a foundation, but I just brought one just in case. But the main face products I use that I use every single day, unless we did like water activities. So I ended up bringing all three of my Maybelline Dream Pure BBs, and this one is the medium to deep tint, and I was this shade, except I was a little bit more tan than that before I left to my trip. So I was adding in, well actually I was adding in my bronzer, which I really love, that a subscriber sent to me, which was really sweet, and I love the way it looked because this one is really deep in tone. But then afterwards I knew I was gonna get even more tan, where I didn't want to add too much of this just so I don't look too bronzy and glowy. I wanted to look more of a skin tone instead of more of a bronze look. So I ended up picking up the darkest shade in deep sheer tint, and mixing these two together was awesome. I'm currently wearing that right now. And then if I ever wanted more of like a bronzy glow, then I would add this into the mix. It just kind of depended on what kind of look I was going for. But when I was going for my more like natural skin tone type of look, then I would add in my deep and my medium deep, and this was awesome. I love this stuff so much. I always rave about it, and it will always be a holy grail. I hope they don't discontinue it because I would seriously just pee my pants and be really sad. Well, not pee my pants, but I would just like go buy backups, you know. Now the primer that really helped keep my face into place was this Makeup Forever Step 1. This one is the smoothing one. This is great. I actually like it over the Benefit Professional for some reason. It doesn't really bring out any dry patches in the skin, which I feel like the Benefit Professional can. It just glides right on and makes your makeup glide on, and it was just perfection. Now the only concealer I used was my Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer. I'm currently wearing it right now. My under eye area might look a little bit too bright. It's just because I tried my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. I don't know why. I haven't been enjoying it, but I was just like, let me use it, just because I've been using the translucent the past 3 weeks. But I love this concealer. It withheld within humidity, and that's why I applaud it. It felt so nice and lightweight, and it felt like I wasn't wearing anything because, like I said, it was super humid. So it was to the point where it's like I almost shouldn't have worn makeup, but I still like to look nice and fresh faced. But we're lucky because even though it was humid, we weren't like deep into the summer. It was actually more of their rainy season, so it was a little bit cooler than usual, but still humid, if that makes any sense. But the point is this is the only concealer I used and I loved it. The one night I used, only one night I used my NARS Creamy Concealer and it was just a little bit too thick and heavy just for that weather, but this was the perfect consistency. Oh, sorry, I do have a Womp. I totally forgot, I just looked at my pile of stuff. Whenever I go somewhere hot or I know that the climate is just going to be a little bit warmer than usual, I will never ever, and I say this ever, bring solid lipsticks or anything of the sort that can melt. You are just basically setting up your lipsticks for suicide. That's all you're doing. So I brought nothing but liquid lipsticks and I probably brought about 10 colors. I don't know why, because I stuck to mainly these 3. It was just, you know, people are excessive, I'm excessive. That's just what happened. But hey, to be on vacation for 2 weeks of travel is a really long time, so you just never know. Obviously for my red, I love Stila Beso. If you've been watching my channel, a ton of you have already picked this up because I've recommended it. And to me, this is the perfect red. I know a lot of people like fiery, but I still haven't picked it up. I don't know why. I don't know, I just find that this is the perfect red for me just because it's really nice and bright and makes my teeth look really nice and white. And then for my nude, I stuck to Bellissima from Stila. I just love these liquid lipsticks. They're amazing to me. They have a really long lasting power even after you eat, so that's always a bonus. And then I brought a lot of my Kat Von D shades that I've been picking up. I showed some in my birthday haul as well. And the main one, which I'm wearing right now, is Mother, and I love this lip color. A ton of people were asking me, what was your lip color? And I was putting it down or trying to answer people, but like I said, I'm gonna do a whole get ready with me video where I show like my more natural look that I wore, but these were the 3 that I stuck to the most. And again, if you're ever going somewhere hot, don't bring any kind of solids whatsoever. They're just going to melt. Now the only palette I brought on my trip was the Chocolate Bar palette, and I love this one so much. Really, realistically, all I used was one shade when I was out there. I would just kind of use my concealer to kind of brighten up my eyes, and then in order, I wouldn't even like put a lot, so I didn't really have to truly set it. But then when I would put in my crease was this color right here. I lost a little sheet like after a couple of days of getting this, but it's just this really nice lively brown in there, and that's basically the only shade I use most of the time. And then when I would liven up my inner corner, then it would be this champagne shade right here. So these 2 were just yin and yang for me. They were just besties for my trip. I love this, and I really like the fact that I stuck to only one palette. So I feel like I just want to start something where I only use like certain makeup products for one whole week and just use the crap out of them to really just play with them and get creative and do looks. So I'm thinking of doing that. Now for my highlighter, though, I only brought one highlighter, which I know is probably surprising, but it really wasn't to me. And I brought the Laura Geller Gilded Honey. This one was perfection. It's just so beautiful, and it's just, even Glenn, he just complimented me on my shine, and I love it. It's just the perfect golden shade, and it just makes you glow like a goddess. Even when you get super tan, it's one of these kind of goldens that you can just build up if you want to, or if you want a really light dusting, it looks awesome as well. But this was just perfect for every day. I loved it, and this was the only one I loved to bring because it's super small. Because when I first got it, I was like, man, it's pretty small for it being like 26 bucks or something like that, and then shipping on top of that. But I actually really appreciate how small it was, so it wouldn't crack, as opposed to my bigger highlighters that some of them have already broken on some trips. But this one was perfect, and the perfect shade. But I have no highlight though. Okay, so for my last beauty item is the Sigma Wicked Gel Liner. Some nights, like I said, I did have some time to get a little bit more dolled up, and I brought a Wicked Gel Liner with me, and this one did not smudge whatsoever. It didn't transfer over into my lids or down below, and it really withheld. Sometimes when you use gel liners, even if it's not even humid or hot, they just tend to transfer onto like the lid for some reason. I don't know why, but this one really just sticks and stays in place, and I loved it. So for hair, I never ever curled my hair once. I brought my curler just in case, just one barrel. Did I use it? No. But I basically just had my hair like this and wavy, just with the humidity. Like I said, my hair does tend to get wavy, and I really like it. My hair, when I wake up or once it air dries through the humidity, it just looks like I waved my hair even though I didn't, and I love it. I never really rave about hair products, but what really saved my hair from looking frizzy was this Soy Renewal Argan Oil from Healthy Sexy Hair. It did explode if you see some oils around it, so I had to keep it in a Ziploc bag. I just took it out. I don't know why this one keeps leaking, but this was phenomenal. I highly recommend this stuff. I haven't used this in quite a bit, and I was like, you know what, let me just bring this oil because I'm almost done. It all is almost empty. Well, even after leaking now. All you need is just like a quarter size. Well, depending on the length of your hair, I would only use probably like 1/4 size and maybe like another quarter size at the most. You don't want to make your hair too oily and just start bringing it right through your hair when I got out of the shower. And then when it would air dry, it would be like this really nice soft wave, and I loved it. It felt so good to like not bother with my hair. Because a lot of you know I don't like doing my hair, like ever. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling like a little weak right now, but I'm down to my last product that I wanted to talk about. I really just wanted to film for you guys because I don't like just sitting in bed and just kind of sulking like I'm sick, so I wanted to be productive, you know, but I think I'm kind of reaching my limit right now, so I'm sorry you guys if I kind of feel or if I seem a little bit off in this video. It's just that I've been sick, like I'm talking about really sick. Like I finally ate some bread, some toast this morning. I haven't ate, like I've just had a little bit of chicken broth yesterday. Like I said, I lost quite a bit of weight for this not to fit at all, so it's kind of sad, but I'm feeling way better, so I'm really happy. But I'm gonna get to my last product, and it's my Womp, and my Womp is this Inglot gel liner. I brought another liner. I don't know why, like I said, but you just never know. Just in case, you know what I mean? That's what I kept saying in the back of my head, just in case, Lizzy. So I brought this, and when I use this, oh my gosh, it transferred on my lid so quick. I had it down below. It was everywhere. Even Glenn was like, what's that black stuff right there? Is it supposed to be there? Because he knew it was not supposed to be there, and it was just transferring, and it made like some oil slick like with the black, and this was just not good in humidity or hot weather or nothing. But that was all my August favorites and my one fail for the month. I hope you guys enjoyed. I just want to say thank you to everybody who wished me happy birthday. My birthday was August 24th. I am a Virgo. Some people think it's Leo, but I'm right on the cusp. I'm a Virgo. Thank you so much to everybody who's been so sweet and supportive. All the happy birthdays, even just all the congratulations that I've been receiving, and Glenn is just so happy too. My mom's been reading the comments, so she always appreciates that. I have a vlog channel, What Would Lizzy Vlog, and we actually got part of the proposal on camera. It's pretty funny and it's really cute, and I'm just really glad that Glenn was able to catch part of it, and I don't know, I just think it's so cute. But if you want to subscribe to my vlog channel, it's going to be What Would Lizzy Vlog, and I will be posting that video. I posted up 2 vlogs so far from our trip, and it should be within, not the next video, but the video after that, I think. So yeah, if you want to follow me there, that would be awesome. Also, I'm on Instagram and Twitter. I do have a Snapchat. It is LizzyWoopWoop. Just search LizzyWoopWoop and you will find me. It is not underneath What Would Lizzy Do. It was too long for me to pick that. I'm also on Periscope at What Would Lizzy Do. What else? I'm everywhere now. I just gave in to all social medias. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Mwah. Whoop whoop. And really quick, I have to say, my main August favorite is my ring.